It's about that time, guys. Welcome to Sunday afternoon here at the Steve to the Max show with J.O. and Jules in the house.
Jen's stuck in traffic. She'll be here momentarily.
Jen's car broke down.
Yes.
Jen had a little bit of problems this morning.
What a week.
Oh,
guys.
here she is right now.
Fashionably late.
Yep, car broke down.
Jen missed you guys on TikTok, by the way. She's like, why don't you go on TikTok? Why the fuck I go on TikTok? Jen, look, I'm on TikTok.
How you doing, Fabulous?
You happy now?
You're always looking fabulous. I love
happy
it.
now,
Oh, happy now.
I'm sorry,
Hi.
I'm late.
Unacceptable.
No,
Unacceptable.
It's
listen,
Unacceptable.
It
Unacceptable.
is my fault.
That's all right, you're allowed.
At least you have your phone. I don't have my phone.
At least you called, at 12 o'clock.
No,
Oh,
there's no service. It was like literally
In
like
Bristol,
Right.
there's no service.
no coming down the hill.
Right.
What the hell are you wearing?
Oh, her earrings.
Let me see.
What is it? Vodka?
Oh, my God.
That's it.
Where did you get those?
This website called like Megan the Fabulous.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, that is.
Well,
so
welcome,
funny.
party people.
Well, when
to
you don't have
this-
your ADHD meds for a whole week, right? You're totally just.
What?
I don't have my Adderall. 'cause
This is
that's-
my fabulous
need a new
partner right
appointment.
here.
Fabolous.
This is.
I need my Adderall.
She was
can't-
late and she needs Adderall.
No, well, so listen. So I knew. So I go downstairs, right? I took a shower. I work out. I took a shower. I made my bed. I was doing laundry, and then I'm like, So Christopher and my favorite person, one of his, oh God, I love this kid. So he sleeps over, and then my mom bought donuts, but I knew they wanted bacon, egg, and cheese, right? So
What kind of donuts?
Brooklyn Bakery. So I knew my black ass didn't have time, right, to make the egg and cheese. But it came out of my mouth quicker than I could stop it. And I literally thought he'd say no. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, oh, you want one too, Christopher? He's like, oh, sure, yeah. And so now I'm cooking, and literally I'm watching the clock going, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. You only have this
Like
much time.
MC Hammer? Uh-oh.
100%. I was like, well, fuck it. I'm in it now. So I'm just going to just speed. And then you get behind driving Miss Daisy. And so there it is. I don't have any other excuse.
Hey, guys.
I was going to be late too.
What's up?
But you're usually 20 minutes early.
But I was going to be late, but there was no way to call.
It was late for her, but she was still early by 20 minutes.
Oh,
She's usually here at 11:30.
She forgot her phone today. Tell us how naked
the
you
worst.
feel
No,
today.
I feel. Oh, I just do not feel right.
You should feel great.
No, I just feel.
Plug this shit and never plug it back in if I could.
But it's not that I need it to. It's just more of a safety.
So here's
thing.
my question. So if when
don't
you
know.
guys forget your phone on your way to work, do you turn around or you say screw it and just
Nope.
leave your phone at home?
No,
I just leave that
well,
shit right there.
Yeah, it depends where I am.
Right, exactly.
If I'm here, probably not. But then
See,
again,
well, this is what I wish about the watch because, like, just say you forget your phone at home.
You do.
At least like the watch, but the watch has to be near your
No,
phone.
No,
no,
not
hold- no, excuse me.
necessarily because
he doesn't pay to have it.
mine
if you-
shows me my
Yes,
computers at
but-
home that aren't even on.
But hold on. So there is a plan that you need to pay for in order to have your watch be like it's
I
like
pay no plan.
Right.
Really?
Oh yeah, no. So like you can there's a plan like
a
it's like
cellular plan.
for your
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah. And so you
Oh.
no, Steve, you probably already have it, or you don't wear your watch.
Yeah, but I bought
Yeah.
you guys like the top of the line ones.
No, but what I'm
That
saying is,
usually
listen,
has that.
But we
no,
still have to pay
while
for
it
the
while it
plan.
has it, you have to pay for the plan.
Yeah.
You probably already have the plan, right? And so
Oh.
I pay for the plan, but I only use my watch because it's pink. I don't give a fuck. And so so you can leave your phone at home and it will still work. But Max does clearly.
I don't
not
have
do.
that plan. I just
well,
look,
clearly neither do I.
I just learned how to copy and paste just like a couple months ago. So
Wait, what?
Really?
I'm kidding.
Oh no,
No,
that,
it's
that
not.
sounded
No, it's not.
that sounded
sounded
like real
serious.
life. That sounded like real life
Yeah.
right there.
I
You
was like,
totally
oh.
don't know how to copy paste. Highlight.
Highlight.
What, do you have to copy and paste at work? Because you're like
Uh-oh.
patrolling. No, I don't mean that like in a bad way. But
Wait
you're
a minute.
patrolling.
Well, I'm glad you
Wait a
asked.
minute. On his security reports, probably.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Chad GPT. He does his.
No, we're gonna
reports.
talk about that in a second.
We
but
use
I'm
Paul
glad
Blart.
you brought that up because, like, if it's the same like incident or anything
yeah,
like that,
well.
I just copy and paste and just change the dates and the
Gotcha.
time and the person's name. That's all I
Well,
do.
that makes sense.
It's a smart way. So listen,
Oh boy.
So, like the incident reports, he has to do, right?
Mhm.
how about you? Don't you write anything? Do you type anything?
All fucking day long. What are you talking
That's
about?
her job.
That's my job. I did 196.
We think she just walks around the halls bitching at people.
Well, there's that, but no, but like
I would
100.
like to see you with a typewriter. Like
A
Paper-
typewriter?
This
Yeah.
isn't 1972, and I'm not.
No,
like,
I want to see how
taking
fast. I want
shorthand,
to see.
sir.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring in a
On a
typewriter.
keyboard, you mean?
Yeah, like the typewriter. No, I want to bring an old
An
typewriter.
actual
No,
typewriter?
an actual typewriter,
For
and I
what?
want to see her type. I want to see her.
Do you have one?
What's
No,
the-
but we'll find one.
No, because I want one.
well, what's the difference? Like if I use a keyboard?
Well, they're a little bit more clanky. It
Oh, yeah. Well,
that'd
that's
probably be
true.
more-
The kinda-
'cause even then, I
has
don't.
the hammers and
I
shit.
don't know the keys. It's just by memory. You just.
Do you remember if you
Well,
put
yeah.
the paper in there crooked?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you
He
had to
totally
go-
does.
With the white out and shit.
He to-
you screw up.
Yeah, he does.
He probably doesn't even have the tape white out.
Jen
He
is,
probably has the white
Jen-
out that's like a fucking still dipping the
Jen,
fucking ink in
Jen
the
is
thing.
acting like she's 25, all right? She's older than me. She does know what a typewriter, and she
I
knows.
do, but why would I ever use one again?
Nobody uses them.
So what do you use that's old that you still
Tom
use?
Hanks does.
What do I use that's old?
Yeah.
Oh.
He collects them.
Hang out with y'all.
Wait, what'd you say?
Wait,
What do you
What do
use?
I use that's old? Hang out with you motherfuckers from back in the day?
I'm the youngest one in the room.
It doesn't matter, but like, right? Like, I don't know. I don't use anything old, I don't think.
Just Chris?
He's younger than me. He's only
Oh,
40.
that's
He's
right.
not even 50.
Wow, go Chris.
49, yeah.
Oh,
Chris got a
Wow.
MILF.
Chris
Fuck
got
Chris.
a cougar.
He's about to be at the Super Bowl, right?
What did he find you on Cougar?
While I just go. No, at Union Station, actually.
Yep.
And Steve
in the
was
club.
DJing.
Yeah, it
In the
was.
club.
Steve
What
was-
a-
oh,
what
in the
a-
club.
what a-
Club.
What a small world, right? You wouldn't think about it.
Wow, was he DJing?
Probably.
Yes, I was.
Wait a
You-
second.
so you
And
were-
I saw them across the street at the, what
At
was
the,
that, a
but I don't.
diner or
Yeah,
whatever?
no, that it was that
We
pizza
talked about
place.
Pizza
that.
place, that's what it was.
You
yeah.
were DJing at
In
the
Hartford.
the bar that they were at when they met?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
That
a small
same night.
world. That
That
is
same-
Yeah, he was playing. He was playing R. Kelly, and then
Yep.
I
Definitely
don't
not.
see
Bump and grind.
bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong came on, and then
Did you guys
and
know?
then they met.
Did you know he was like? Did you guys know each
Oh,
other?
we dated for like a half a day in junior high
No,
school.
no, I know that, but like, did you know he was working there?
No.
No, but I saw
Okay.
it.
Oh,
You
she
don't-
saw
me,
but
but
you
yeah.
don't- but you don't
Did
put
your
two and
did
two
your parents
together,
put a
you know?
stop to
Right.
that? You two like dating?
No, she put a stop to it because she saw Steve Harris.
Oh my God, fucking Steve Harris. If anybody
Okay,
even
who
knows
is
that
this
motherfucker,
guy?
he's just a random
Who?
fucking dude.
Because you
A
guys
random
talk
fucking
about
dude.
bring him up all the
He's
time.
probably in jail.
You better hope he's not dead.
I was just.
He's
the way
probably in
people
jail.
are
There's
just
a lot of
dying.
people that we went to school with that are
Listen,
not here
people
anymore.
Just dying.
I know.
It's insane.
That'll be the
crazy.
next one.
No, but yeah, no.
That's so funny.
So yeah, no.
Oh my God.
How was your week, Jen?
Oh, it was pretty, pretty uneventful. Like kids are crazy. Like my students are crazy. So I have a student, right? I won't say his name, but he's just fabulous.
Just tell us his name.
No, I won't.
He's fabulous, though.
He is fabulous, but he's
We're
so
not gonna
listen,
know
so,
him.
So well, I've actually two stories to tell, right? So one, he's a little chubby little black kid. He's fucking awesome, and he's late every fucking day to school. Like I'm talking every day. So the vice principal's sitting at her desk, and I'm in her office. He comes in, right? Comes and sits down in the other chair, puts his leg. I was like, "Oh, we're doing this." He's like, "Yeah, yeah." So we're talking. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah. Like it's
so
no big
so
deal,
my
I'm saying.
vice principal's like, "So and so, like, bro, like, can't you just get here on time?" Ready? And he's like, "Well, I can't get a bus." I said, "Well, you live less than a mile and a half away, so you could walk." He's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, my little brother has to go to school first, right?" I said, "Okay, but so why aren't you here on time?" His exact words. He's like, "Well, I have a black mom, so."
What?
No, he didn't.
Listen,
BPT?
So listen, I was like, "Oh." So he's like, "That's 100% of the problem." I was like, "Oh no, that's 900% of the problem." Like, right? So you have a black mom. So there's
BPT.
right.
Yep.
So, but then I have another student
We don't
whose
know about
parents are complete bigots.
We don't know about that.
Right, like
black people time.
complete, yeah, color CPT. Right, his parents are yes. So I have another student. His parents are complete racists. Like I'm talking, right. This is the mom where last year he was getting in trouble. He's saying all these things, so I had to call the mom and I'm like, listen. And I was like, Mom, we're not getting any whiter. And she's like, I know. I was like, and I'm not even white. She's like, I know, right? Like, right. And I was like, well, send him back to his sending district. She's like, he can't go there. So, but. He's evolved, right? But he's literally one of my favorite students. So he's in the VP's, where I'm in the VP's office, and he's getting called down with his friend. And he's like got like shaved hair on one side and a swoopy on the other. And he comes
Like
and he's
a
like
Karen cut?
total Karen cut, but shaved. And he's like, "Hey, besties." Right?
So-
and I'm like, "Oh my God, I just love you so much."
So you reminded me of a story. So my sister-in-law used to always know I was late. So she would say like, dinner wouldn't be until 11, but she'd say be there at 10:30.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
right.
So they
Oh,
always
yeah.
lie. You always lie to the
Oh,
person that's going to be
absolutely.
late.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
100%.
Yes, that happens. Absolutely.
You have to do
really?
that.
You have one person in the family that's always
Yes.
late that you're going to give
Oh,
them.
like our party that we had here. You tell them it's going from 6 to 10. They show up at like fucking 9:30.
That
What?
wasn't me.
No, I know it wasn't you, but damn,
right.
That's just rude.
like
Well,
12 people walked in.
Do
at
you
once.
guys have that one person at work that you work with that's always late?
Oof.
No, I work by myself, so.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
do.
you don't. You do?
Yeah, yeah. We have a couple teachers.
Because that puts a
but-
spotlight on you. Like, you know, that like, uh-oh, that's the first person you're looking for.
Well, so we have morning meeting in the morning, and that's where you take attendance.
Right.
And so the other day, I'm coming in, and I hear they're calling my colleague over the walkie, right? Because we don't have what the intercom system doesn't
Intercom.
work yet. And so they're calling his name on the walkie. I'm like, and I pulled in, and I knew his car wasn't there. And so I go down to the VP's office, and there's like 12 girls, right? And my vice principal's like, well, so and so's not here, and the students are like, I don't know what you're looking for him for. He never strolls in until 8:15.
Oh.
No,
I
that's
was
not
like,
good.
oh, she's like, is that true? I was like, I'm at duty, so I don't know what's going on. I was like, but I said, it was too cold out there for me, so fuck that. I came around the like, right.
Or you got the ones that suck up. They know they're going to be late. They're like, well, I'm stuck in Duncan right now. Do you want anything?
No, that's not even real. They would never say that at
No.
school. They would never.
No.
Listen, if they ever said that, they'd probably be fucking lynched out on the thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Totally.
Jen,
You can't say I'm at Dunkin' Donuts.
why
Not-
not?
No, you
If you're
can't.
Julie, you can. Because she always brings you a coffee.
But she also has her own business. But when you're in a school and you're supposed to be so lucky for me, and the principal always makes fun of me because apparently, well, it definitely is happening. So I literally am pulling it at like 7:58. But the good news is my duty is right at the top parking lot. So you have to be on duty at 8 a.m. And I'm literally on two wheels. Coming around the corner, having a concert, my music's blasting. I have Cameron in his front and the back, right? But then I just walk out and I'm at my duty at 8 o'clock. But there are other people that park in that parking lot and their duty's all the way down, and they just talk shit about them all the time.
And then you run into the buses.
Well, no, so we're lucky. No, we're lucky that the way our bus lane is, it's like around the parking lot, so they don't really.
I told
they
you my
don't-
pet peeve, like the people that like sit in a car, wait for the bus to get there, then they get out of the car, and then they get in the bus. Why don't you just take them to school? You're right there.
Well, no, that's not true because listen, I think maybe it's. So we used to have neighborhood schools, right? So we
Right.
used to walk. There are no
Half a
neighborhood,
mile
but there
Yeah.
are
In
no
our shorts.
neighborhoods.
Right.
There's no neighborhood schools
with
anymore.
flip flops.
Right.
So, like in my neighborhood, there's literally 4 schools right in a row. But if you don't live in that neighborhood, you're 4 or 5 miles away. So everybody has a bus, and the bus stops are not like at the. You know what I mean?
No, they're not. They're at their house now. It's
Well, no, they're
well,
no, they're
in Bristol they are.
yeah, no, they're called like for us. They're called depot stops. So sometimes they're 7, 8, 10 miles away from kids' houses. So
Wow.
parents will sit in the car.
The only time they're at the house is when they're in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But
At middle
still.
school, they're all
Or you
all
always have that one.
Well, I
kid.
hate that when even junior high, they're all like they're still like I don't know 10 houses apart. I'm like, you guys are fucking
That's a
old
good point,
enough
right?
to
to
go
all
to
be at one spot. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean that's what we used to do. The whole neighborhood would just go
Yeah,
meet
not
on
anymore.
the, you know.
Or you have that one bad kid that knows, and he's taking his time, and he's looking at his sneakers, and he's walking slowly.
Oh yeah.
It's
We used to
like-
have a bus driver. He wouldn't wait if you're not there. He's gone.
Right.
His name was
Well,
Hank. I used to
so
love
listen,
that guy.
so
Or they honk
I-
the horn. You hear the horn.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't
no,
even do that.
They don't even beep, but they have.
No.
But there is a certain time
They don't
limit. It's
beep?
like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. They have to sit and wait. So they have to like literally have the doors open. 'Cause
Right.
Once that arm comes down, the doors have to be open or something.
Right.
But
And then
Yeah.
every train track and
I know. I know. I know.
even old train tracks that aren't even in service anymore.
Yep.
they have to stop.
Yeah.
But you
I can
have your
understand
route,
that though.
though.
I can understand that.
Right. So like with the cold snap that we just had up here, you
It
know.
was one day. And it's like right, all these fucking hilly
But every
valleys.
one day.
No, what
it's,
I'm
it's
getting at-
Nigga, yes,
No.
it's fucking minus. It's winter.
What I'm getting at, people were like, so you think there's going to be a delay tomorrow? You think they're going to cancel school
Because
tomorrow?
some school districts do that.
Well, listen.
Only because most of the time because the pipes will burst or whatever.
Right.
Oh,
if-
speaking of that, holy cow.
If we had
It's
had
still
school
bursting.
yesterday, I mean, if that weather we had yesterday had been on Friday, they would have canceled school because it's not about the buildings or anything it's about the little kids that are on the bus and waiting at bus stops,
And-
and the
and-
buses are never
Right.
on time.
Right.
and they're not
right.
as warm, the buses. They're
No.
just like, you
No, I
can't
don't
heat
even
up
give-
that whole freaking thing.
So
you
they
know?
What do you
have
want,
to-
Cadillacs?
They have to freeze at the bus stop, and then they freeze when they're on the bus.
Good.
So.
Yeah.
No, that's School of Hard Knocks. We had to go through that shit.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even remember, Steve. It was 50 fucking years ago. I
Right.
don't remember. I
Did
blocked
you
it out.
bundle? Did you bundle your kids up? Like put
I can't
scarves
even remember
and
my
mittens?
phone, so forget me remembering anything from the past.
All right, what do we got today?
Oh, we got. I got what day it is, and there's a lot that happened this week, and then.
Oh, I have several things that I've.
Oh, jeez, there goes the
Pound.
whole fucking thing.
Pound.
Should we just
boy.
leave now?
Is it about murder?
No, I'm not gonna even talk. You guys don't appreciate
I miss your.
I was just gonna
I
say
know.
that.
I miss all those. Like.
You don't miss
I
my.
think I have them in here
you
somewhere.
don't miss. You don't really care about my murder, so I've watched several.
Oh, no, I
overnight.
do.
I know you do. Really.
So
These
what do you
other two
want?
cocksuckers don't really care.
What are you watching? What are you binge watching right now? That's good.
I don't. Well, what is it called? I can't even think. I watched something on Netflix, and then my husband made me stop.
Oh, you got it. There you go.
He was like, "I thought you were going to keep going. You just left me."
Did
and I was
they
like,
really
"Ah."
make a
Excuse me,
document?
sir.
Ah, there we go. Did they?
Here's another one.
Like, I need to see a Puerto Rican, a card-carrying Puerto Rican. That was at the car wash.
A card carry.
Well, because you can't. How the fuck am I going to be paying monthly and you can't drive stick
Here's-
through the fucking car wash?
When I need something, I fucking need you to do it.
Oh
If
my
you only could hear this right now.
But literally, that's literally it right there. That's the reason I can't be a principal.
Excuse me,
That's
sir.
No, but what
my
I'm saying
God,
is,
this
did they really make a documentary about Pamela Anderson? And it's
Oh,
on
It
Netflix?
just
yeah, they
popped up on
did.
my net.
That's
No one
stupid.
cares.
I'm
Who
not
gives a
watching
shit?
that. Like,
Yeah,
I
me
could
neither.
care less.
Unless they're going to see show
So
Tom.
every-
saw it
Jones
twice,
around.
huh?
No,
I
I'm
watched
just
it
saying.
every
So
day.
every person from like the 90s or now, like they got Madoff. You know, they did a documentary on him. Or
Oh, right.
yeah, who else? Everybody, Michael Jordan, all of them. You know, so
Well, I just read that Michael Jackson's nephew, I don't know which brother is the father, but
Cheeto?
I don't
You
know,
just-
maybe.
That's the only one that came to name.
Jaf-
Maybe came to
right,
mind.
that's the only one I can think of. But I think his name is Jafar. He's going to play him in his.
But why are we doing
And his
another
what?
Michael
I have no-
Jackson
Bio?
bio?
Bio,
But
yep.
why?
I have
Why?
no idea.
They have, they have a
don't-
Broadway show.
The only
but,
thing I
like,
want to
we
know
don't
is
need
why he
this.
went from black to white.
Yeah,
Can we-
exactly.
That's
Can we
why he
focus
made
on
that
that?
song.
But
If you could just give me,
Do you
if you
want
can give me the
black
real
or
medical
white?
reason why it was not, you know,
I
he didn't have
honestly don't-
vitiligo. Like, that's not
He has
real.
pigmentation problem.
No,
I
it's not
honestly
true.
don't
I
care,
have that.
care about his bio.
I have that.
Nope.
You don't have vitiligo.
On my back, I do.
so
I'm not white, but you could see the skin.
No, but it's different. Like vitiligo, like you can physically watch people change.
Oh, yeah, I've seen.
right? Like,
yeah,
and
on
that's
their
not what he
face.
had, bro. He's just
So
was bleaching his skin. It's weird.
did you see our
And sleeping with
advertisement on
kids.
on a spy balloon?
But
Was that-
allegedly not
Yeah.
a pedophile.
I couldn't figure it out at
Gross.
first, but
Really?
yeah, I couldn't figure it out at first.
That has been the talk for the
oh,
whole.
I knew
What?
what that
Figure
was.
out what?
The spy balloon.
He made the logo, our logo on a spy
I
balloon,
put the logo on the spy balloon.
Why did you
which
do
just which just got shot down.
what? What was it?
the China?
You never
Oh.
heard it? You didn't hear that?
No, I don't pay.
There was a
attention to this.
balloon, a huge, well, the size of a weather balloon, with has electronics attached to it, with a payload of, and it's from China. And they
they're
were saying that
spying on us.
they were doing, you know,
Can I ask
weather things, and it drifted off towards the United States. So next thing you know, where was it, Montana or something like
Right.
that?
Well, how do we know it was a
It w-
spy? What was he looking
And
for?
how
Well, because it's from China, first of all,
But what,
and
they
there was
don't-
Why does it
equipment
gotta
on
be
it,
from-
But
and
we're-
it's not supposed to be in our airspace.
But sir, we're in bed with them. We don't need to.
No, we're not.
No, listen.
Do you know
if
how
they
much
wanna
money
spend-
we
fucking
owe
hate
China?
us.
No,
They
listen.
do- listen,
I
they
know
do
we owe them
not-
trillions of dollars.
Right, but they
That's
don't
why
hate
they hate-
us. They listen. I'm
Listen,
telling
if
you.
they
Oh,
wanna-
that's why they're
Look
talking
what
to
you started.
Russia right now.
If
well,
they want to,
everybody's gonna. They're always gonna
This is
talk to
what you
Russia, right? Because they would. But why wouldn't they? Right? What are they even talking about? I don't know. Tell me what they're talking about.
Who? China?
China and Russia. What? Are they gonna wipe us off the map? It's not gonna happen.
Well, if they did that, everyone would be wiped off the map.
Exactly.
But still, they're still causing problems.
If
they,
you
they could take
studied-
over other lands
if
like
you
they're doing
studied world-
to the Ukraine.
if you studied World War II, this is how it all started. By the way,
Wait, hold on,
Jen?
sir. Stop. World War II did not happen because of China and fucking Russia, my guy. So I want you to stop.
Yeah.
Why did World War II happen? You better come with it.
Come with it, Max.
Come with it.
Come on.
Tell me why. Tell me, Max.
so Jules,
Yeah, exactly, because it definitely wasn't because of China.
What are you
China
doing?
had nothing to do with it.
China
You're
had
getting
nothing
her
to do-
started.
China had nothing to do with
they
World War
just
II.
wanted to know how many Dollar Generals we have and how many Dunkins we have. That's
No,
all they
that's
wanted.
not.
Oh,
that's
really?
not. I
Is
can't.
that what it is, Max?
That's all they wanted to know.
See, here's the problem with this show right here, right?
No, they were going over.
we all have
well,
ADHD.
No. Well, besides ADHD, we have to move away from all things smart, right?
Right, can I just say
Because then
something?
That's all they wanted to know.
But the balloon did was going towards some of our military installations that we have, secret ones.
Okay. I can
So
believe that.
That's why they had an actual
Oh.
jet shoot the damn thing down yesterday.
Yeah,
and it's been there for days.
Yeah.
This is not like it just was passing through.
Can I ask why he waited so long to shoot it down?
They were saying it's because of debris. They didn't want to fall on people, but I'm thinking, so they did it over the ocean.
Yes.
Okay, which I can understand.
Yes.
But they were going over like Montana, these
Right.
fucking
Is there
Is there
places.
an echo in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there probably is. But they were going over Montana where there's like plenty of land. And on top of that, if you're doing it and it goes in the ocean, you can't take those parts and
To see what's going on.
see what the hell it actually was. You
Well,
know?
that's probably part of it,
Right.
right? They don't want to know what's going on.
No,
right?
I would want to know. I'd be like,
happened in,
okay, this
well,
is a
South
spy.
Carolina.
But
Moving-
listen,
yeah.
but then here's the problem.
What?
do you do when it is?
Then you know that
Right.
they are
But-
trying to spy on us.
right,
It's
but so
called
what- but-
counterintelligence.
Right. So when you know that there's counterintelligence, I mean, there's constant. That's constantly
Right,
happening. No matter.
exactly.
But when you know that that's happening, now it's grounds for a problem. Now it's ground for war. He fucking can't even get a full sentence out. Right?
Who?
Do you, the president? Do you
Yes!
think he
Or
wants?
Yes!
Steve.
Thank you.
Oh no, he's my guy, bro. I voted for him, but he literally he doesn't need these type of problems, especially when he's more
He doesn't
concerned
need
with.
these type of
He
problems.
doesn't need the listen.
That's like one of the biggest problems you could have.
But listen to me. Not now. Not when election is about to be. They're going to start campaigning pretty soon.
That's the problem with our government.
He doesn't need these because they don't want the problems.
That's
They
what I'm
don't
saying.
even know who
That's the
fucking killed
problem with our
Kennedy at this
government.
point, for
Nothing gets
Christ's sake.
done.
Speaking of like you were saying, it got shot over at what, the beach?
Yes.
No, he didn't say the
And-
beach.
Yeah, Miami Beach.
Over
I don't
the
know.
water.
No,
Okay,
it
over the
happened
water,
in
anyway.
South Carolina.
Speaking of that, you just reminded me of something. So you guys know about Tom Brady, right? He made his
Oh,
one
yeah.
cares.
Nobody
No,
cares.
no, no! It
Yes,
gets
bro.
better. You're gonna
Care less.
So he came
You're
out-
the only one that cares about Tom Brady, bro. You
Can
bring
you
him up all
let
the
me finish
time.
my story?
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
getting to
That's
a good
okay.
story. You're gonna
It's
say
not
like,
good.
what? Yeah. Okay. So listen.
Mhm. It better be fucking
Yeah,
jaw,
correct. So-
jaw dropping.
Yes. So, people will make money off anything for Tom Brady, right? Somebody
Gross.
is they have sand. You know where he was sitting?
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
went and they're selling it on eBay in a jar.
Oh.
That's
Are
right.
you fucking kidding me?
No, I saw
No,
that.
no, it's
I
like
saw
it's
that
going for
page.
like $500,000.
Who cares? Like,
oh,
just-
shit, I'll do that.
Oh
So
my
you just go to
God.
some random beach, take some
Exactly.
sand, and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is where." And then they took a picture of the hotel, so it's attached to the bottle, so you know that it's authentic.
No one
Jeez, like you
cares.
No,
can't
yeah, no one
Photoshop.
cares about
cares.
him.
Not me.
I know.
Especially
You
if
just
he's
don't care
retired.
about football. You just hate football. Just say it, Jen. Jen, you hate
No,
football.
listen, I
You
love
hate
watching my
football.
kids play. I don't care about football one way or the
Same.
other.
A
Same.
football wife
Who was
hates
that you
football.
posted? Was that a relative?
No, it's my husband's very good friend. That's
Oh,
his
because
son,
I saw Ellis
Robinson.
Robinson.
Like, right,
So
he's the-
that's where it threw me off. I'm like, is this?
Oh, because DJ's last name is Ellis.
Yeah,
no.
that's what threw
so
me off.
It's my husband's very good friend from college, and his
Oh, okay.
wife is fabulous, right? But that their son is the #1 recruit in the country.
Yeah.
And so he just signed
From where?
Who did he sign to? I forgot.
Georgia? Is it Georgia?
Yeah.
Where does
Yeah.
he live?
in New Haven.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Wow.
that.
And he goes to IMG Academy in Florida.
That's awesome.
He's fucking awesome. So I shared it because it's just
Good.
right.
It's good. Big things happen in Connecticut.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
a lot
awesome.
of good things.
What do you
too.
got, Jules, today?
Actually, speaking of New Haven,
Did you see this? The restorative circle?
Jen, I'm going to have to cut you off.
No.
Oh.
no,
Just
I
like
was
what
going
she
to
was
talk
talking about.
about. Did you guys read about the 9-year-old little girl from New Jersey? She was walking around her neighborhood and she was spraying stuff on the trees and sidewalks, and it was for she was collecting lantern flies, spotted lantern flies,
Uh-huh.
and they're a harmful species to trees and
Right.
plants. And so Yale New Haven School of Public Health, they inducted, like they put her stuff in the museum.
Oh, really? Oh,
Well,
that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
it's really nice. Like she's considered a, what do they have her listed as?
Botanist?
No, she's in the Natural History Database, and she's presented with the title of donor scientist.
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, and the reason why it all came to light was because she's a little black girl in New Jersey.
Oh, here
and
we go.
Exactly. And some stupid white neighbor across the street
Was
called.
it Karen?
Yep. And it was a guy. So he's like,
Carl.
Carl.
a Carl.
Yeah.
So he's like, there's a little black lady walking up and down the street spraying stuff.
That's probably my granddaughter.
No.
She's going to be 9.
First of all, he's lived across from them. She looks nothing like a lady. You could tell she's a 9-year-old child.
People suck.
and she wasn't doing anything wrong, and so that's why Yale got
That's
news of
bullshit.
this.
Oh no.
And
You
I
got
just-
anything? You
it's
guys got anything
ridiculous.
that's not
Yes,
racist?
actually, I do have.
I just thought it was awesome
Sure.
that
no,
she's
that's
in
great.
Yale.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
So we got.
You're
so-
fresh.
Do you have anything? Oh, okay. So let's read the room. Anybody
have
anybody that's
something
not
interesting.
racist?
Listen.
I have something interesting.
So you guys brought this to my attention after the podcast ended because I didn't know, like, there's an app for everything.
Dude, don't fucking say it. If you're gonna say what we were talking about the other day, don't say it
Why?
because I don't want you saying it.
Starts with a C.
What
And
we
ends
talked
with-
It ends
about.
with
Yes.
a P.
Yes. So
Don't-
Why?
We're not talking about
Why
it
not?
Why?
because
Are we
Why?
talking about the same thing?
Because once you talk about it, right, and then it disappears, don't talk about it because it really is helping a lot of people. Don't talk about it. Don't.
But I'm
what are you
very-
talking about? It's like the mainstream
Yeah,
now.
it's,
but-
it's gone viral.
It's bigger than social media now.
They
Whatever,
actually had to
bro.
do a
All
verified.
right, we'll give you a time limit. How's that? 3 minutes. You got to go.
1 minute.
All right, 2 minutes. We'll compromise.
She doesn't like it because it's going to affect a lot of like
All right, go ahead.
schools and
It
stuff.
does.
All right,
It-
what
like,
are
It's
we
going to
talking
put a
about?
lot of
That's right.
teachers out of.
No, well, teachers don't use
No.
it. Teachers are
No,
trying
they
to catch
can.
students that use it. We
No,
can't
they
use
they
it.
can use it.
Can we talk about what it is? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go
Sue,
ahead.
Oh
go
my
ahead. No.
Chat GPT.
All right. You brought it up, so you know more about it. So you tell me.
No, you tell us. This is your fucking category.
just brought it up.
I use
that's
it.
a,
So.
see, that's that
No.
bullshit right there. That's that
So
bullshit.
it's Chat PTZ, right? So it.
Yeah, let him talk about it. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys go look that up and see.
Let
see how
him
far
talk
you-
about it. Never mind. Never
Chat
mind.
GPT.
Chat GPT. That's what I said.
Chat.
That is literally not what you
Chat.
said.
That's what I just said.
You did. You
No,
called
you
it.
said
No,
GTX or something.
GTZ.
Yeah, you said
Let him
Z.
talk about it. Never mind, friends. Never mind.
Fuck that one up, Max. All right,
But they're gonna catch on to it, right?
they
Students?
already have, yeah.
Right, and then it's like it writes the essays for you. You
Does
just-
whatever you need it to do. Yeah.
everything, poems.
You can do poems. You can tell them to write you a movie.
Have
if
you
want.
tried it?
Yes, I
And it
use it.
work?
I use it every day.
And there's a fee that you got to pay. It's
No,
not free.
it's free.
It's free.
For now, it is. Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, you can have it do whatever you want.
And here's the scary part. It's like it's just in the beginning stages. So after they tweak it and everything like that, it's gonna
Well,
get better.
it's artificial intelligence, so it learns from itself.
Right.
So you don't really have to teach it anything.
That's right. So it doesn't. It just.
It's machine learning,
and it will
they call
never be the same. You will never get the same response twice. right?
College just became.
And if you do,
very
you can
easy.
I
just
mean,
hit-
you're no. It's that's the problem. But-
essays.
No, but you know what I mean? But with Jabberjaws to my left here, right? So here within lies the problem. It can't check itself. So when you are in school right now, you have to use Turnitin, right? There's no such thing for plagiarism. So every single assignment, every single writing sample, and so you can no longer self-plagiarize, right? So you can't take a class over here and rewrite it and then submit it to Turnitin because it will recognize your work and it'll flag everything. So the problem with this is there are no quotes, there are no citations, and it never gives the same response twice. So you can continue to use it, but kids that don't know how to insert quotations or insert, not, I hate to say, citations rather, or cite proper work, and they use it, you will get kicked out of school.
Because you have to do that
You
all
are
the time.
literally, it's plagiarizing. So I think that's the problem.
How is it plagiarizing when it's not taking any information?
Because it's not your own-
making it up.
Right, but it's making it up, and it's plagiarism because it's not
But
your
you're
own
not
work.
stealing it from anybody.
You're stealing it literally from the computer.
But you have to add prompts to tell it what to do.
You do, but when you using APA format, you have to, if it's not your own idea, you have to be able to say where it came from, cite a page,
I see.
cite an author, right?
Okay.
And so now you've got kids
Right.
just inserting fake shit. Oh,
Yep.
I took it from page 655, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
We
So
had
that's what I'm
that.
talking about.
We had that back in the day. It was called Cliff Notes, right? Remember those things?
Yep. Or
No, but Cliff Notes were different because that summarized and you still
Yeah.
couldn't, and there was no way to check your work anyway, right? And unless the teacher or the professor was familiar with whatever source you were using, but now, like, it's a situation.
When teachers caught on to Cliff Notes, this is what they would do. They would grab the paper, they would look at it, and they would ask you questions about it. You know, like, because you're just jotting stuff down, like what
Yeah.
we were just talked about. But now it's like, all right, tell me what it was about, you know, because sometimes you're not paying attention. You're like, you know,
Well, I think with Cliff Notes, it was just like the abridged version of
or you
whatever
find
you're
a smart
reading.
friend and
a
have
summary.
It was, and so
Summary.
then
It's a
they,
summary,
you know what I
that's
mean,
all.
and it never picked out specific details. So if teachers wanted to catch you, you know what I mean, they would
Right.
just ask you
Or-
specific details. You'd be like, oh,
It's just like, yeah, Roots was about slavery. You know what I'm saying?
George got his leg cut off. Like, some
Where
bullshit
did
like
that
that,
come
right?
from?
No, but right,
It's like a
that's
summary. Yeah, it's just like yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Go
Did
ahead.
you hear about Post Malone?
Uh-oh.
You
What
know
about
Jen
him?
did, but go
I
ahead.
don't know, maybe not.
Well, his ex, Ashlyn Diaz.
Oh, from a
Ashy.
long time ago, right?
Yep, because they broke up in 2018, and she hired 2 lawyers because she wanted him to pay her palimony.
Palimony?
Palimony.
The fuck is
what?
palimony?
That is a term used
Like what
For-
husbands pay.
for support paid to a partner after a breakup.
But why? They weren't married. Usually it's if you're married.
Isn't that
'cause
called
they dated-
alimony?
No, that's for women.
Because they dated for 3
Wait,
years.
so
But I thought we'd have to be together for
wait,
10.
if the woman's collecting that's
it's
called
palimony.
it is?
If
That's
you
what
have to
this
pay.
says.
So alimony
So
is
then
when
how
the,
come every time one of my wives said I'm going to
no,
collect
no, no.
alimony off of you?
Alimony is when
This is when you're
alimony is when you have to pay.
Did
you just
But
say one of your
palimony
wives? Oh,
is
like a
when,
pal.
So right, the,
Oh, okay, I see.
when the male spouse has to pay. Yes.
And you're not, but you've never been married.
Yes.
No, because
Okay.
they dated
So
for
it's like-
3 years.
Oh, okay.
But what the interesting thing was, so he's very rarely at his home because he's always on tour. So when the not subpoena,
Penis.
So he never got it.
no, he never got it. In 2020, I think he was at his home for maybe like a total of 2 months or something, and so he never got the order or whatever you want to call it. And then
But
So-
unless they hand it to him in person, he should
Right.
not. He's not responsible.
You've
so
been
he was,
served.
He was gonna be in default, by the judge, but they got him. He asked for more time or something like that, so he's working it out. But I just thought that was very interesting.
that's
I was
crazy.
like, you have to, because you have to hand that.
Can I
to
get palimony from her?
For why?
'Cause we dated for like
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We were literally.
no,
we were
because it
literally
doesn't
12.
count. But I just thought that was very interesting, and I didn't know if you knew that.
I
'Cause
did
of course,
not.
When
I
I
did
hear
not.
Post Malone, I think
But
of
if
you.
anything, I would have thought that she would ask for the rights from his first album, Stony, because that's what
That's a good idea.
Every single song was about her.
Oh, it was?
Every single song.
So
every
she's
single song was
not-
how she broke his heart. She did this to every single
So
song.
he's like the male Taylor Swift.
Listen,
So she's not the mother
Or
of
Adele.
his child.
You mean
Posty.
Adele?
no. How about what's her name now? Who's a fucking G? What's her dad's the country singer? What's her name?
Oh.
Her little song is like number 1.
Miley Cyrus.
Dude, she is a G.
Oh, God,
So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
right, so what did he cheated on her how many times, right? So not only
Who?
does
Who cheated on her?
Miley Cyrus, her whatever
She
her,
was married to Liam Hemsworth.
yes, finds
She
out
was?
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
finds
know
out he's like I don't even know cheating with like 18 different women or something, right? So she comes out with this song, films it at the house that she bought, like right, and she's just a fucking she's fabulous.
I've never thought I would hear that.
I
words
love
come out
Miley
of-
Cyrus.
I
I like
never
her.
like that.
Me
like, no,
neither.
really.
I love her. Yeah, she's a
I like her latest song.
she's amazing. She's a cutie pie too.
But I just thought that was interesting.
Well,
No, but
Miley,
you
if
do-
you're listening,
Post
that's a
Malone.
You
big
do
compliment
surprise me with some of
coming
the
from
songs you
Jen.
post, though. Like
Oh,
Like-
well, I do have a very, a wide repertoire of music inside my, like,
Or
the other day-
who was your guilty pleasure? Like, who'd you?
I don't even have it. I wouldn't even call it guilty because I don't give
No,
a
she
shit.
likes
yeah, like I
Stevie
played,
Nicks.
I love
Yes.
Stevie Nicks. The other day I was in my office and I had to do all this shit and I had so I was listening to Boston. So the white teacher, he's
I was
like-
just listening to White Snake before you guys got here.
Yep.
He comes in, he's like, "Are you listening to Boston?" I was like, "Sir, why wouldn't I be?" And he was like, I was like, "Exactly."
Oh, I had
Like,
comments. I didn't even realize it.
didn't expect.
So
it.
your
Hi,
play-
Vicky. What's up, Rippy
So your
and Tawana?
so your playlist goes from like Boston
Oh,
to little
hold on.
to little
like
all the littles.
It's very
no, not all
eclectic.
the littles.
Is it
Not
eclectic?
all the littles.
It is. I mean, because listen, I want my kids to also listen to different music too.
Tawana said Tom Brady looks like a drunk soccer
I was
mom.
cracking.
A drunk
He
what?
totally does a drunk soccer mom.
Oh, he's just yuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky said, Julie, I bought your book from Amazon.
Thank you so much.
Should be coming tomorrow.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
What's the website so everybody else can buy?
It's called Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
No, but your
Amazon.
website
It's
would
called-
be.
My
they don't
website
take it.
is julietedescolpc.com.
Oh.
Yeah,
But the book on Amazon is purple, and it says "Now I Get It."
but get it from her website. It's cheaper. Not cheaper, but
Get it from
she gets
mama.
more money from that, so Amazon doesn't take their cut.
Yeah.
So, all right, what else? Who wants to go next?
Look, I got Aria
I have
Speedwagon
one
up
more
here.
thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Julie. What do you got?
So in 2023, the U.S. Postal Service released stamps that include 4 bridges from the U.S.
Oh yeah, I saw
And
that.
I'm not going to name all the other 3 because they're not in Connecticut.
Because
but
there's so many. 3.
the Aragoni Bridge in
Yeah.
Middletown
Yeah.
is
Or
one of them.
/ Portland. Yeah.
Which
Is-
one is that? Which
The one that
bridge-
goes from Middletown to Portland.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I clearly
It's
drove.
the biggest bridge in Middletown. You can't miss it.
So
You know,
that's one.
As soon as you get
And
into
then-
Middletown,
Oh, okay. And it was like over
the gray one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
the-
goes-
yeah, okay.
it
But
goes
I
right-
just thought that was really interesting.
I know, I
Connecticut
saw that
made
too.
it.
Yeah, I
was
know.
like, huh,
Yeah.
look at us.
It's crazy. There was something else that's going on another state on the stamp too. I forgot what
Did
it
you-
was.
Well, the other ones are Indiana,
We should be on a stamp.
I think it was us.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha.
A
Oh,
Steve to
Maho.
the Max show.
We
stamp.
should
Should.
get on that.
Get it, please.
Get your connections going.
Let's go.
We got connections.
You got connections.
No, I don't.
Somebody.
All right, so you want to go again?
Yeah, did you
next?
guys hear about now Netflix is cracking down on password
Yes.
sharing?
Oh,
Yes.
And now they're going to start
Yes.
charging like
Yes. So now you can't watch Netflix
No,
anymore.
I got, no. I
When I
pay,
saw it, I was like, Max, you better
Listen.
get your own password.
I know, right?
no, I do. I pay for Netflix.
But how are
Oh,
they
you
going to
do?
know who's? How are they going to know
I
though?
pay for Netflix.
How are they going to know if you gave your password to
Oh,
someone
it's
else?
Would
easy.
you like to know?
I do.
Because
can
they are
tell
gonna
you.
they want to know if you're all on the same Wi-Fi, so
Yeah.
they can log in, so they can see where you're logging
Your
in from.
IP address.
Your IP address, and they want to make sure
Oh.
that everyone is on the same.
I've been saying that since day one.
it's the truth. Yeah.
Oh my God, I never realized that.
It's
That's
so
right.
easy. It's
Wait, do
so,
you
so
share your
easy to figure
password
out.
with anyone?
Oh, fucking who the fuck doesn't
Everybody in
have
the who doesn't
Listen,
have
my
it.
son, my
Wow.
older son, my mother, like they all.
Yeah,
got
they
that
used to
shit.
allow 5 devices or something like
Well,
that.
you can
It's
pay
true.
for. I think I pay for 5 devices.
Yeah.
But you
Or
should be able to
five-
share it with family.
No, that's
It
the way,
is,
yeah.
but you're only supposed to live in the same
That-
house.
That meme that I posted was so true. Like you create a password and you forgot it.
Well,
5 minutes
well, on
later.
top of that, if you wanted to watch something on Netflix and you had to go somewhere,
Yeah.
you can download it from Netflix and put it on your device.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
But do you have like a password manager? Because you can't remember all those.
No, I
passwords.
just use
No,
the
I
same
have
one all the
different
time.
methods to my passwords for different things.
Oh, you do you?
I'm so
Like
until I write them all down.
like I'll associate something to something. Like
Oh.
like my media content is associated to something.
Oh, so like this
Mine
podcast,
is the same shit.
like
Either it has 2
Jen has potty
exclamation
mouth.
points or 2 exclamation points and
Yes.
2 dollar signs. That's the only difference. It's the
I
same
never
shit.
thought of a dollar sign. That's
It's
a
the
good
same
one.
shit all
so
the
your
time.
so your password for this show would be Jen has a potty mouth.
Why do I?
exclamation-
Why is it always about me?
Close.
Bro? And if you hit this fucking
Mine's-
arm one more time, I just got a
She
fucking
is
huge.
gonna knock
no, I
you
just got a
out.
huge tattoo the other day,
Mine-
and it's It's
What is it?
Oh.
you can't.
No,
It's fabulous.
It's PG.
I'm sure it is.
You did.
Max is
I'm
looking
supposed
for
to
the
have a wife
side
beater on.
boob. Look at her.
I have
No.
a wife beater on, bro.
You were looking for it because you thought of it first.
No, I didn't. Well, holy
Nice.
shit, that's huge.
Wow,
Oh my
that's
God.
nice.
How long
Let
did
me
that
see.
take?
Wait, go sideways. So I no. Wow,
That
god
is
damn.
nice.
Let's zoom in on
So
this.
you-
There you go. Look at that.
What's that say right there? This should be.
There should be a
Oh.
place where only the things you want to happen happen.
From the wild, where the
And
wild things are. So
your-
but-
Is
Oh,
it-
well, I
Are you
love
gonna
that
get
when I was a
the
kid.
inside done too?
So wait. So I have an appointment
Oh.
in
Wait, turn your arm again.
March.
Your car warranty is up.
So in March she's gonna go right. So then she's gonna fill all this in March. And then in
Nice.
April I'm gonna go from here down.
How long did that take?
Nice.
She's amazing. So she's like she even said she's like, I never ever have I worked on a person who only needs a half, like, so I think maybe 2 hours straight. That's
Okay.
it. She's like, usually Jen, people are here for like 4 or 5 hours to get that size piece. But because I'm like, just keep it going.
Do you have a
I
long
just, I
waiting
can
list?
just,
I wait months.
I can
and
picture you-
probably 7, 8 months I wait.
Oh wow.
so I pitch,
But she lets me go to her books and I'll book like 6 appointments.
I picture you there with your beer in your hand,
Absolutely.
with your arm like this, and
Absolutely.
you taking like what breaks every
I
half
don't
hour?
take I take
I
no
don't
breaks.
take breaks either.
Not at
No?
all.
Breaks are for pussies.
Nope. She had to do something with the gun, like change it. And then I went to the bathroom quick and then we're
You
back
got
at
your
it.
ear things.
I
on,
watch
but-
Netflix.
I
did?
fell
Yeah.
asleep on one of my
Oh,
tattoos.
listen, I almost fell asleep.
Has she done all of them?
So she's done this entire arm.
Okay.
So my hands were done by someone else. This whole arm was done with someone else at the
Nice.
Canton studio. And then, but she's the only person I'm going to keep going to
Nice.
because she's quick. But you just got to wait a long time. A
Wow.
long time. She's fabulous though.
You gonna get the neck one next?
I'm gonna go from my neck here. Well, after she fills this in, then I'm gonna go here, there, and then I'm gonna do Freddy Krueger on my leg.
Damn, it's like Chris is gonna be having sex with.
And he hates.
He's gonna be
it's- I
having
know, I
sex
feel
with
so
a
bad.
comic book
I
and
do. I
shit.
do feel kind of bad because he hates tattoos.
He's gonna be having sex with a newspaper. And shit.
He definitely hates tattoos, but
He
I can't
reading your
help it
back and
now.
shit?
But I can't. But
There's
the
some
good
dudes
news
out
is
there hate
I don't
that,
cut
though.
my hair, right? Because I would shave it all off. But I know he likes hair, so that's the only reason why I keep it.
Needs something to pull.
So the other
Not
arm.
even that. I don't know. He's men are
So
weird.
you have this arm. So the other arm matches now, or
Well, it's all. This is all done. I don't have any space over here.
All right, now that's enough of Jen.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, but here's what there's several things that I did want to take note of. So, number one,
kids?
did you see that energy drink Celsius?
Yes.
Did you see that Flo Rida, right? He just won a lawsuit of $81 million.
Yes. Yeah, I
right?
saw that.
And
For
so
what?
here's the interesting part. So I just watched like a legal commentator talk about it. That Celsius would have been better off just settling with him, right? Because all he wanted, what he was guaranteed in the contract.
Right, and I guess he still drinks it. He likes it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he was just like, listen, you didn't uphold your end of the bargain. Just give me my rights. But because they refused, then they go in. And so there's no way to tell how much money he could have made on stock options, right? They
Right.
should have just given him one, and all he was guaranteed was 1%. And they refused. So now $81 million. And so the legal commentator said, listen, they can probably bring it back to the appellate court, but they'll probably lose on appeal because this case sets precedent.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Max, I thought about you. So if you ever bought it, right? If you kept your receipts, which I'm sure you didn't, you could
Max
receive
keeps
up to
his receipts all the time because
$250.
every time he wears something, he's gotta bring it back.
But if you bought that drink and literally since its inception up until like November of 22, you can get back up to $21 a household. All you have to do is say you bought it.
Wow, you're a smart lady.
And I don't, I never drank that shit in my life. I didn't even know it existed. But you see where they're getting dinged. Apparently the label said it had no preservatives, and it totally does.
Totally
So.
does.
Did you guys see the creator of the Peeps there, the Eastern candy? He passed away.
Oh,
those
yeah,
are-
he-
thank God,
yeah.
maybe those things will go to fucking.
Those are nasty.
I can only eat like 2 of those, and then that's
Oh
it.
my
You know
God.
which one I don't like is the one that's
The black ones?
No,
the Black Peeps.
licorice. Yes, licorice. No,
We knew you didn't like Black Peeps. Just pretending all these times.
He doesn't even eat the brown M&Ms.
Fucking fuck these. He goes like this. Fuck those M&Ms.
Well, I like black licorice, so there.
Flicking
Fuck
them
those
off the
Black
table.
Peeps. We knew it, Max.
Black
it's okay.
licorice is the
No,
best.
the
I
one-
like it.
Ugh.
I like
Bro,
it.
I'll just tell you what. If you ever
What are
eat,
you,
br-
a 75-year-old
don't
grandma?
like
fucking don't
Peeps?
No, but I
They
like
belong
them.
in a
don't
trash.
breathe on me.
Do
Don't
you have
breathe on me.
butterscotch in your pocketbook?
No.
Werther's originals and shit.
No, not even those. The
Oh,
Brock's.
the Brock's butterscotch.
You know you got a whole shit ton. Oh, no.
oh no!
Julie!
Oh no! No!
What happened?
No, but the nasty.
She got unplugged. She got unplugged.
The show's just gone to the extreme here.
Oh my God.
Is it working now?
Yes.
Yeah. No, the Easter candy I can't stand is the one with the yolk inside it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
those
Cadbury's.
Cadbury eggs.
That's
Right.
nasty.
Those are definitely
No,
weird.
there's the mini Cadbury
Those
eggs,
are.
which I like.
Yeah, because they don't have the
do
yolk
you
in
think
it.
that they'll be
Right,
more
they-
expensive now because they're eggs?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? That's a good point.
$25.
Are
That's
they?
a good point.
That's a
That
good point.
they
That's a
would
great point.
Because I can't figure out, but hold
Or
on.
they're just not gonna
Did
come out
you
with them?
also see the conspiracy that all these, the biggest, allegedly,
Allegedly,
the
big
biggest
word.
supplier of eggs caught on fire
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the fucking chickens
100,000 chickens
What?
died.
Where?
100,000
It
chickens
was
died.
like somewhere, blah, blah, blah. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Wherever chickens come
Chicken
from.
Town USA. I don't know.
Wait a fucking minute. Did you just say chicken
Chicken
town?
Town
did.
USA.
Chicken
Well,
Town,
literally,
USA.
but it's like 100, but allegedly it's the biggest.
It
right?
must have smelled like breakfast
Well,
up in there.
so did you also know? But look at, did you see how expensive butter is?
No.
I don't shop, so,
So-
I don't know.
Well, so I used.
and he doesn't look at price tags.
no, I don't look
well, I
at price
definitely
tags
don't
either.
Then you just go for I can't believe it's not butter.
Sir, I want butter. Fuck, I don't
I
want
know.
margarine.
Max, Max will
Weird
go into
ass
the restaurants and
oil-based
steal the little
margarine.
packets
Oh,
of butter and shit.
Not the butter packs.
Oh, God.
He's got a cooler in his cards.
Those butter packets, or are you just happy to
Steve
see
is
me, sir?
revealing his secrets.
He's got a Yeti cooler card.
You know who's.
Oh yeah. Well,
you know
Steve
who's-
has those ketchup packets. You know, the little ketchup.
That's
thing?
pretty smart, though.
You know who's
napkins. I'll steal
chickens?
napkins.
Matt
And
Matthews.
stirs.
The guy.
I love.
I love it.
He's
What?
my best friend in my head.
Repeat that.
The
What
guy
was it?
Matthew, whatever his name is,
McConaughey?
No,
No.
and
that I follow on Instagram.
he's
he just
so
makes
funny.
my day.
Yes, he has a farm, and he's always talking about his chickens.
Well, he's literally out
His
there
cock.
calling them bitches.
And he's in there with his robe on.
Sir, not the cock. Definitely not the cock.
He's funny though.
He's really
he
funny.
really is.
But no butter today, so I used Instacart, so I placed the order. It'll be delivered between 2 and 4.
How
so I
much
could
was the
save 2.
butter?
It was $7.49.
And delivery
Wow.
charge was $12.
Store brand or name brand?
It's only just store brand.
You don't-
$7.49 for
Are
butter.
you one of
for
those that just
store.
gets all the store brand stuff, or you go for the main brand?
I don't really give a shit. Whatever I need. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I
But
really
That's the
usually
way
go to
I
Aldi.
am.
But I needed specific things that Aldi wouldn't have. So
No,
that's why I
Aldi
was-
does. I like their cookies.
Some things
They
you
got,
do
like,
need
the
the,
little- they
the
got
name
little
You
brand.
got Pat's
And it,
IGA. They can't beat Pat's
I
IGA.
know. I have to stop there. So
For
a friend of
what?
mine.
Anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Or
And
pre-made
deli meat,
foods.
they got the deli
Okay.
meats there now.
I mean, like
that.
top,
cheeses.
like they're
meats and
made
stuff.
like daily.
I go there all the time.
Nice.
But I have to make. So tomorrow, our secretary, look at this. So in our building, she wanted people. She called it soup for the soul. So everyone's gonna make
Oh.
soup. So I'm making chili. So I need the shit for the
Oh,
chili.
come
So
on,
when you-
Jen, you better share that.
I got a question for you.
I love
Share the recipe.
chili.
Do you?
I
do too.
love chili.
I like chili.
I
Share
love
the
chili.
recipe.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'll do? I will make some chili and bring it next Sunday.
You
And I even break so well here in my house. So half the people like cornbread on the top, like baked in. The other half don't. So I only do half of it in the crock pot.
I can
Oh
do
my
either way.
So
yeah.
when you're at Aldi, I just like to see you in the register line when you go to Aldi. Do you get annoyed with people that like,
No, listen. I can appreciate Aldi, right? Because those fuckers sit down. They're
And
not
they're fast,
bagging,
right?
And they ain't bagging
Shit,
shit,
right.
And but you do know they pay between $18 and $27 an hour for
Oh, wow.
just
And
just
do
to be
they
a cashier.
Do they keep track?
Shit, I'll do that.
Right?
Do they keep
Holy-
track of the cashiers? Like, do you have to have a certain amount of that go like how
No,
fast
well,
you
they
are?
don't have like a 12
Items?
an item. Like they don't have 12 items less. I just here. So when you're at the black Aldi, I don't know how the white Aldi operates. I'm assuming it's more efficient, right?
I didn't know there was different.
We've
Yes,
talked
we
about
have,
this, Steve.
we have
so
butter.
I would assume I would. So if I was
So
just
it's
wait-
Waldy or Baldy?
100%. So I'm assuming, right? So if you're at the
Right.
white Aldi, there's definitely all the registers are open. Because at the black Aldi, there's literally lines down the bottom, only one, and then they see you from way. They be like, "Yo, come over here." Like, "Yo, come over here." Like, right? So that's happening.
You know what I hate? It's like when you go to Stop and Shop and they have the self checkout, and then it's like, please, the thing yells at you, please put the stuff in the bagging area.
Yeah,
and then
right,
you gotta wait for
right.
the cashier
yeah,
to come over.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they hit a button, whatever, and it's got this little circle, and you gotta put everything down, and you can't put the bag down. It's
Yeah, and then you got stuff that's too big to put on there.
I know.
It's
I
like,
know.
what do I do with it? Yeah.
I almost
So-
feel like they should be
All right,
giving
so
me
we
like a
got,
20%
like,
discount.
Oh wait,
13 minutes
I got,
left.
I got a
What do you
store.
got?
I got a store. Like since we're on the store things, we're talking about this at work the other day. So like there's like pet peeves and this and that. And I told you guys like how like when I go to the grocery store and I'm in the frozen section, I always grab the item that's behind.
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
instead of
right.
2, 3's
Well,
in.
you don't have to do that so much in the frozen section because it is
Right.
frozen. But
So one of my coworkers told me he was in the line and he bought those, blueberries and the thing, and
Yep.
they dropped and they fell all over. So he felt bad. So he picked them up. So he goes, gets another batch. He comes back and he sees the batch that was on the floor in the return cart. So he's like, I hope those things don't make it
Oh.
back.
But no, but how would it go in the return cart if it opens up and fell in
No,
the
he put them all back and he closed the container back.
and
up
this is one of your friends?
no,
course it
one of my
is.
coworkers. But he was just, I'm just saying, but
So he put them all back in the carton.
Look
Well,
at
it
her
is
eyes.
like
She's
they
so
all fell out of the
stern.
cart.
But were they fresh blueberries?
Yeah.
Okay, so in all fairness, no one gives a fuck because you should be washing them off anyway.
Do you
so.
wash your everything like that you get from the store, like meat? Because some people wash meats when they get meats and stuff, like chicken and
I
all that.
envision a white person taking like I'm gonna wash my chicken, like taking out like soap
I wash
and
my.
detergent.
Oh, I don't do that. Who do
No,
I used to
I
do?
rinse it off. I mean, like I cut the fat off of it, like right. But I mean, but you wash fruit, right? You don't. So okay, blueberries, because I'm assuming that people put the blueberries on their nut sack, like take the bananas, stick it in their vagina, then put it back out in the thing. So I envision that
Where
everyone.
the fuck is this going, Jen?
I'm just saying.
Calm
in
down,
my,
Jen.
In my mind, everybody that works places are fucking disgusting pieces of shit, and I'm gonna wash my shit. So yeah.
Yeah, but
so
I'm just-
I'll
She's
take blueberries.
picturing white
But the-
people
the-
doing that.
like,
No, white people using soap and detergent to wash their chicken, but not just white. I'm picturing all folks doing some fucked up shit with food, thinking they're funny.
What
Definitely.
the hell's going
No, I
on,
only
Jen?
when you,
You
want
don't
to
think that way, Steve?
No, when you wanted to.
You don't think that there's somebody masterminding doing some weird shit?
Dead ass serious.
I'm
when
100%
she asked you.
serious.
When you're-
If your shit like lettuce,
So do you?
I don't know what you're doing with that lettuce.
So we like to defrost things. We just put it on a counter. You guys, do you guys?
my
you put it in the sink and just let the water run and defrost it for you, like the chicken and stuff.
Well, it depends.
Well, it depends on what it is. Yeah.
and if you need it in a hurry.
Yeah, if you need it in a hurry.
No, meaning do you need to cook it like then? Then you
Right.
defrost it with hot water, or no,
Yeah.
you leave
But
the
what I was getting at, the reason I do that because I used to work in a grocery store back, like that was like one of my first jobs. And
Back
I,
in the
and-
day.
and
Do
back
you have
in the
a
day,
smock?
Like a
With
butcher?
the little main badge?
Like a butcher smock?
Hi, I'm Max.
No, but I'm saying is like, so just say
Not a name tag.
just say you pick up like breakfast sandwiches. Oh, you change your mind, you don't want it. You throw it on the shelf. So the
Exactly
associate goes by, sees it. They're technically supposed to go back, put it
Yeah,
in,
right.
in a bin.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
so
Who's
lazy.
doing that?
They're so lazy, they'll put it back. So you don't know, like when you're like, you know,
Look, we're not talking about lazy, sir.
Yeah, we are.
It has nothing to do with energy.
All right, what
level.
else we got? Because
It's
we
about
got
efficiency.
literally what
10
does
minutes.
That say?
10 minutes.
10 minutes
Put your
left.
glasses on.
It's about efficiency.
50.
It's 51. We
You
have
said
9.
you had like 9 things.
You
To
know
I'm
what?
still talking.
Here's what I do want to talk. Did you? So
Didn't I tell you?
So wait. So
Not
you,
about you. I was
right,
talking about him.
But you saw that. We talked about it 2 weeks ago, right? Or last week. That Middletown had the huge issue with the basketball fight, the fight at
Yeah.
the basketball, right?
There was
so
another one.
Well, wait. So New Haven. So it was Wilbur Cross and Bassick. So, but did you see? I shared it today that they did a restorative circle with both schools, and all the administration was there and the coaches, and they had to sit in a huge circle. So we're a restorative
Play
school,
Duck Duck Goose.
basically, and then but also talk about what brought them to violence, why they chose that way.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
So it was very powerful.
JR said, as a chef, you guys are killing me.
yeah, because he knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Here's
There
the
it is.
thing: if you don't see him make it, you're fine. You're like,
Yeah,
you know, when you
right.
go in the
That's
store,
it.
like,
Or else-
when,
yeah.
you know,
Ted-
when
did you know Ted Nugent does that?
what?
He has like 100 or 200 acres, and he kills
he's
his
a
own
bigot.
food,
I know, he
and he
could.
will not eat anything that someone else made. He
Or
wants
you
to
watch
see.
him?
He's
you like
awful.
watching.
He's on the off the grid. And
You
a
can't
total
like when you
fucking
go to
weirdo.
McDonald's, you can't see him like prepping your food.
No,
like
you
they're
can't.
like
Shut
Not
your
really.
face
Some of
up.
them you can,
some of them,
but
like it's coming off the.
well,
when
yeah,
you when
kinda,
you work in a restaurant,
or
you see the stuff. that
Taco Bell,
happens.
you can see it, but you're like, God damn, hurry up.
How
You know what
about
I mean? It's like,
how about those like hibachi places that you go to?
oh, I like
Oh,
those.
well, yeah.
Oh,
And
shit,
that's
right in
you
front
can't
of you.
screw
I
that up.
just feel like they're just so
And they're-
expensive.
They
and they're-
are.
Don't, sir, don't throw
Yeah, they
food at
are.
me. I don't want you throwing any. Oh, here, catch it with your
Or
mouth.
that
Yeah, yeah,
weird
here, spray that
shit
stuff.
they
yeah.
squirt in your
Oh, yeah.
well, you don't know what's in
Squirt
there.
in your mouth.
Sake.
We know that's
What kind
your
of
favorite.
restaurant you going to?
We know that we do know that that's your favorite part, sir.
Is that in a red light
Do
district?
they do that to you, Jen? Jen, do
Not to fucking me.
do you say pass?
on.
You do?
Carry-
They don't throw any food at you?
No,
Nothing?
I'm not gonna look like a fucking moron.
How about
Bounces
Chris?
off your forehead. There goes the broccoli. Boom, boom.
How about-
what the fuck is that?
When's the last time you went to
We went to one. Oh, I don't know. We went to one. I don't know. Not too long ago, but
Oh, speaking of Steve, speaking of restaurants, did you guys hear about the mob boss that was hiding in a restaurant? He's been
No.
wanted, and
Is
he
the mob
owns, he's
even
like
real?
That
he's like owns a pizzeria now or something. Like he's been
Did you
hiding.
say
Don't all of 'em?
pizzeria?
I'm just kidding. No, where's this?
Don't they all
I
hide
think in
in
New
restaurants?
Jersey, he's been wanted by the law for like 5 or 6 years. They've been looking for him.
Okay.
And this whole time, he's in the restaurant business right now, and somebody got a tip that he was there. So
He's the fucking
Maybe,
mastermind behind
maybe
Chick-fil-A.
he's the mastermind.
The mastermind.
What is your
Chick-fil-A.
favorite? Since you never eat anything, what's your
know.
favorite food? Like if you had to have a favorite dish,
Probably spaghetti.
oh,
that's it.
Not
Some
from
sort of-
Olive
With
Garden.
any
Don't say
meat
Olive
or
Garden.
any
No, like-
sauce or anything on it?
No,
Do not
probably
say
some sort of
Olive
pasta.
Garden.
Yeah, but with sauce on it.
No, I don't really like
just
sauce.
What's the sausage?
I do like the
So
sausage.
if you're on the road and you're hungry,
I'll get a grinder.
No, okay. What's your favorite dish?
You mean a
Like if
hoagie?
you could have any,
No.
let's say it's your
Not in
last meal
Jersey.
before you die.
a grind? Grinder.
Max, we're
What?
trying to listen to see what you like.
Yes, God.
What's if you were gonna
So
die?
if you're on death row
If
and
I'm
you're
on
going
death
to the
row.
electric
Yeah,
chair,
what would
are you
you eat?
eating?
She's Italian, so it's gonna be an Italian Sicilian
No,
dish.
I'm probably eating some sour cream ruffles.
yeah.
I want honey glazed chicken and Brussels
Ooh.
sprouts.
Oh, Brussels sprouts.
Say
You know
Brussels-
why? Because they are very good. Maple bacon
but you're,
Brussels sprouts.
That's
but
what I
you're on
make.
your way to hell, ma'am. So
I make
you don't,
those.
Really?
So I mean, I'm
Although
there.
you might go to heaven.
I
Oh, no,
actually
I'm
put
not.
bacon and I put
Trust-
maple
no, I'm
syrup
not.
on mine.
I think that's good though.
I'm
I
not
need
going
to
to
know
heaven.
someone that's going to heaven, right?
No,
And you might
I'm
be
there
it.
holding the welcome sign, and I'm giving everybody a tour of hell. I got
I'm
you.
totally going to hell.
I got
Mine is
you.
nice ribeye,
Okay.
ribeye steak, asparagus, and a baked potato.
Nice.
They used to have that at Main Street,
yeah.
Pint and Plate. They don't have it anymore.
Well, when Ponderosa comes back,
And it is coming back.
Oh,
remember?
Ponderosa is coming
Let's
back.
go.
So you can
I'm
get
gonna
it.
hit
That
How about
fucking
those-
salad bar
how-
used to make me smile.
Remember they used to have the big ass flames.
There's
and
only
shit?
That's
two
absolutely-
restaurants that I know of.
No, that was
that-
Bonanza. Sorry.
like you said,
I
baked
did too.
They're the
potatoes.
same thing.
yeah, same thing.
How about those restaurants that you go to and it's a la carte? You get the steak, but you got to pay extra for the potato. And all
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
like Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris and Jordan's.
Well, that's my
Michael
husband.
Jordan's restaurant.
He's like, it was so because so DJ took them, him and Christopher, and he was like, it was so expensive. I was like, bro, everything is a la carte.
Right?
You get your fucking steak.
do
Yeah,
they
yeah.
include the tip already in there? So people
No.
like- some places do
I don't
that.
think.
No, my son's a big tipper anyway, so he's never.
But it probably does. Wait, where did he go? Jordan's? Is that what you're talking about?
No, they went to Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some
haven't been
places
there
do
in, like,
already count.
30
They count it
years.
in, so
Mm.
because they know that
But
like these
only if
dishes-
you're a party of like usually it's party of 6 and over.
I think,
And
yeah.
then the tip's included. I'm here for it though, right? Like
Right?
just take the tip. That way you don't
I know
have to
that way you don't have
argue.
to figure it out.
That's what I tell the women.
Oh, bitch.
while you're peeing on your balls.
Just take the tip.
It's but Steve, it's never just the tip and it's never
do
just
do
one
I
drink.
have time to do what day it is?
All right, go ahead. Yeah, I think so.
What national day it is? It's Weather Person Day. That's the only job.
Oh,
you
is that
can-
your day? Because you always talk about the weather on your
freezing outside. It's cold. Yes, my car was like "F you."
Okay. But that's,
No, but
that's
that's
your car
a
every
great
day?
job, Jen. Jen, oh, sorry, I
It's
did
your
it again.
It's okay. It's okay. It's your car
That's a
every
great
day.
job, Jen, because you could be wrong and never get
I
fired.
never get fired.
That's very true.
You know, some of them over exaggerate and they try to like they're gonna get snow and they pick out a state, city in the state that you never heard of. Yeah, they got an accumulation of 4 inches. I'm like, what state? What city are you talking about? Up north?
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And I live with my dad, so he believes everything that happens on the news is
Oh.
true. You know what I mean? So he'll watch everything.
Well, that's
on
my
the-
mother.
I know. Well, then they got like the weather guy. They'll stay. You could clearly see how bad it is behind them, but no, they'll stand in the fucking rain, like sideways or whatever.
Oh, and then they break it down to
it's
the
like
science.
4 feet high.
There's one lady on that she comes on at 10 o'clock news and she breaks it down what frozen precipitation is. It's like freezing rain. That's when the water hits the surface, and it's like
I didn't know that.
He's still worried. He's still stuck on the tip.
oh, your
That's a
favorite.
big
You know
tip.
what
What
else?
do you
Hanging-
want?
You're just hanging on
It's
the
a
tip.
big
right
tip.
now.
What do you
It's
want?
National Nutella Day. You like Nutella?
No.
Ooh, I do with
You do?
bananas. Oh yeah,
You do?
I do
with
not.
bananas.
Cameron loves that.
My
Oh, yeah.
son loves that.
My son loves that
Chocolate.
too.
Yeah, it's chocolate. That's all.
And
it
it's
is.
also Shower with a Friend Day.
What? Dude, what?
So,
Why are you
okay,
looking at
so-
Julie?
So
I'm not
Max,
saying nothing.
so Max is
Why
putting
you
it out
looking at-
here that he would like anyone to sign up.
I'll shower with you.
He's putting out a Google Doc.
Let me just ask
if
you,
you would
a
like
Google
to
Doc.
shower with a friend, Max is taking out.
There's-
He's starting an event on
He's
Facebook
No,
right now.
there's no
GoFundMe.
No, actually, do you hate
GoFundMe.
showering with somebody? Oh, well, your husband actually. Do you hate showering with
come
him?
in my
I
space.
do. I don't want no one looking at my naked body.
No, because then
Since I have my new boobs, I'm less less stressed out about it. But like,
Less
bro,
stressed.
they were 25 years in, sir. I didn't just meet you. There's nothing to impress. Leave me the fuck. Like,
What
you
if
don't
you're-
even come in
okay,
the shower. Like, right?
so
It's 25
what if
years,
you're-
my guy.
okay,
like,
so
hey,
you're-
ooh, let me come in.
You're both running.
What are you coming in here for?
So what if you're both running late? Right, you're late for work or something.
Someone
I mean,
ain't getting a
No
shower.
That's it.
Exactly.
Wash your ass at night.
Exactly.
Wash
he
your
goes,
ass at
"Oh,
night.
can I shower with you? I'm gonna be late."
No, you're not fucking coming in.
Leave me and my space.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, can I
Alone.
get a motherfucking break?
Right.
Right.
That's the only
That's
time
it,
you got
yeah.
alone.
My cat's even trying. Fabricio sitting out there.
Oh,
You
what are
know-
you talking about, Jenny? You didn't even closed the freaking bathroom door.
Right, yeah. Well, can I tell you something? But I do take
Your
a
son's
shower.
friends are probably in there too with you.
No, no. But I do. I do to close the
Sitting
door
on
when I
the
take a shower.
toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
You know, after that movie Psycho, there's some people that have phobia about showers and they never like.
They never take a
Yeah.
shower.
No, they just take baths. They wouldn't take showers because they're
I
afraid.
can't
like,
sit in my own filth.
No, I don't like
You,
baths.
you do know that movie was based off of Ed Gaines, right? The
No,
serial
I
killer.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, because he definitely did some really creepy shit to his mother and had some mommy issues. But yeah, so that's where it came. What it's
And
based on.
held her remains and put a wig on her. And
Well, when they went in his house, he had like lamps made out of people and weird shit, pocketbooks.
Oh my god.
Oh, would you like? So you'd like a person purse?
Oh, actually, no. If
Person
if I
purse.
die, can you make a purse out of me?
No, Steve. But if you do die, I'm gonna make sure that Lori, that at your wake, you're fucking sitting on
Are
your
you-
motorcycle.
Are you at like when you go to,
I
a ho-
want to be
I want
stuffed.
to ask you something. When you go to a hotel and this and that, are you inspecting everything? Like you checking out, like if
I don't
every-
give a fuck.
I hate sleeping in hotels.
right?
With the
Some people,
sheets,
yeah, some people
bring
bring their
their
own
own
Do
blanket.
you bring
yeah.
your own sheets?
if I can, yeah. It's not
I
funny,
would definitely
it's
bring my
true.
own blanket because I never feel like I'm warm enough. And that air
Oh, they got
conditioning.
that little bait
that
skinny ass.
weird
Yeah.
ass. Like, where is the fluff?
Exactly.
There was a
There
lady
is
that
none.
did that. She would not sleep on. She would bring like an inflatable mattress and just.
Who's
throw it on.
this?
There's a lady that she was like she traveled a lot and she did not like. She did a test on like
Oh
she had
yeah,
the-
there's some
Yeah,
nasty
some
shit
stuff,
going on.
yeah.
Even
Oh,
in the
she
high.
had the wands out? No, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
no,
thank you. No, ma'am.
I'm gonna
I'd
buy
like
one
to,
of those
I'd like
things.
to know. For what?
Just
So you
to
would
check
never
shit.
leave your house again?
Exactly. You would never leave your
never
house.
leave.
Bring,
No.
bring the blue light. and see what-
No, no, ma'am.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I don't need to add anything.
No,
to
I'm just going in there.
That's like checking the forks at the
it's like-
restaurant.
it's like
there's a
live
spot on my fork. Take
Yeah,
it
no,
back.
I'm living on a prayer.
Right? Exactly.
I'm going to
Totally
pray
living on a
that
prayer.
My people that clean this room were really diligent.
It was funny because
I wanna know.
one of the rewinds that I did, we were talking about phobias, and he said that he won't drink out of, and you won't let anybody drink out of your cup, right?
No, I won't drink after someone else. Like if, let's say I'm drinking something, he goes, "Can I have a sip of that?"
It's all yours.
It's all yours now.
Yeah.
That's how I am with my
I am
kids.
like that too.
Yeah.
I don't
though.
want any
don't want-
backwash. I don't want anything.
I don't like sharing.
Especially like
drinks.
little kids, like when they
You
know,
just
they-
don't like sharing.
I'm going to
So-
say
I
don't like
I'm going
sharing.
to say that I am definitely of that mindset.
You
right?
really? You don't like to share?
Oh, so listen.
Jen,
Nothing wrong with that.
He doesn't like to share either. I'm the only one that likes to share.
Here's the thing. I'm a very good sharer of specific
Something,
things,
yes,
right?
thank
But so
you.
here's what my fucking kids do. So I have like this bedside table, right? And I always have water with a whole bunch of ice, right? Because every night I drink a lot of water. And this motherfucker, Christopher, comes in and literally, he even did it today. And I was like, why are you touching my fucking water? He's like, Mommy's water tastes best. He's like, drink the whole shit. Cameron,
Why? What's so
sneak-
different about your water?
Because it's mine.
It's hers.
And they can take it from me. And they know
Exactly.
I'm desperate in the middle of the
it's not like it's mother's milk.
No, but Cameron, listen, Cameron gets out of his bed in the middle of the night, drinks up my shit. Then I go to drink. I'm like, who fucking drank my? It's him.
How about
You should
And you
put
can't
something in
say
it.
you can't get mad at
two
that
different-
face.
Now I'm on the front
Get
page
to-
of the Waterbury
But
Republican.
you
No,
can't get
thank you.
mad at that face.
how about because you guys with your teenagers, do they leave like one cup or like a half a swig of stuff and they put it in a refrigerator?
Yes.
Like with orange
And
juice?
empty boxes in the pantry.
Oh,
yeah,
like
all
the cereal
time.
boxes.
Oh, excuse me, bougie. You have a pantry?
We have a. No, I
No, they
I
You
will-
open the cabinet
I
door
call it
and
like
all
a
of it-
snack closet. I don't
Yeah,
have a
okay, the
pantry.
snack closet.
No, yeah, they leave like the empty container of
Yes,
milk in
they
there.
do.
Oh.
All right,
You
we
can't
gotta
throw
go,
it out.
guys. We're
You
like
can't throw it out.
it's like 1:30.
Oh wait a minute, there's more.
Steve's
Seriously?
done with us. Steve's done with us.
Yeah, he's like,
No,
I've had it
actually,
with
no.
you people.
My wife is coming here to take pictures and make a video. So.
Of what?
Oh, she's starting a new business.
Her new
Oh,
business.
doing what? Tell me. Hold on. What is it?
It's Bristol Academy Success Center. So it's
So
almost
tutoring.
it's
Tutoring?
almost like tutoring, but better. She's also guiding you through the school system and where to go.
I'm sending.
Nice.
Well,
Does she need
No.
props? We could pretend
I
we're,
told
like,
you
in
that
school
that's
here.
what me and my friend Thomas. So that's what we're gonna do for our doctoral presentation. That we're gonna
That's
do that.
awesome.
Oh, so you're going to be our competition?
No. Maybe we
little
can.
bitch.
Maybe. Excuse me. I'm all about collaboration,
Right.
So she can't go. Maybe she can't go to our districts. Maybe we can collaborate with her.
Okay.
And I'm too lazy to start up my own business.
Yeah. Well, the new studio part of it's going to be hers.
Well, Camry,
nice.
As much as I'm paying Mathnasium, so I had to stop, right? So
Mathnasium. Is that the same thing?
no, so listen, so Mathnasium allegedly. Well, although listen, so Cameron he has a specific learning disability, but it's interesting. So when they tested him, you could see when the pandemic happened, when he was homeschooled and dealing with his learning disability, he's really stuck. So what I had thought was it was $300 a month,
Oh.
right? But listen, he's there 3 times a week
Oh.
for an hour of individual tutoring. So
That's
on the
nice.
bigger scheme of things, that's not a
Yeah.
lot, right? So, but he only went up 1 grade level in like 9 months, and so well, it's not 9 months since the end of August until January, and so. I Google it and I'm like, oh, I think I had some unrealistic expectations. I would like, and so I'm going to go talk to her to see, like, talk about his gains and what we could do.
Mm.
But they allegedly will have him back on grade level within 1.5 to 2 years.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start.
So
a
what she's doing is you're paying like a certain fee
That's what they do.
per marking period, I guess, and have set hours. And they can come and go as much as they want.
That's so Mathnasium. That's what they do too.
Yeah, and you can go there for an hour. You can come every day for all the hours.
So
if
tell
you
me
want.
this: what type of English, math? What will they be?
Everything.
And so will it be certified teachers that are there?
My wife.
No. Well, it can't be just her.
For now, you got to get started. You got to start. Who's going to pay their?
All ages.
Huh?
All ages.
I think she's trying to
Promote
prominently
prominently.
Yeah.
Middle school.
do middle school and high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Nice.
she'll be located in the new studio. Okay, so maybe I'll send Cammie there instead of Mathnasium.
Oh, it's $3,000 a month.
It can't be.
It is now. Can you pay that?
That's unrealistic.
All right. What's
expectation.
realistic to you?
In the hundreds per person. What are you talking about? You can't charge.
Is your kid only worth hundreds of dollars?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just fucking with you. It's,
I was like,
it's
whoa,
not that
we,
much.
we need to have a business, but you
No.
need to have whoa, Lori, wait, don't you do that. Don't
No,
you do
it's
that.
not that much. I'm only playing with you.
They're in eighth grade. They better be going to Yale the next year, so it's going to be
So it's
$3,000
after school hours then,
Yeah,
right?
it's after school hours. Yep.
That's
And
good.
maybe I think it's I forgot she said one day during the weekend.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so
That's really
shit. So
nice.
Why'd she tell me,
Mathnasium.
my wife just told me to stop it.
So Mathnasium.
Oh.
Well, no, she's probably like Mathnasium. They're not open on Fridays and
Oh.
Saturdays, so it's you can go Sunday, but it's specific hours,
Interesting.
and it's 2 to 7. I think they're open.
Yeah.
Every
So-
day.
Monday through Thursday, and then Sunday.
Cool. All right, guys.
2 to
That's it
7.
for
2 to
today.
7
Say
on
goodbye
those
to
days.
TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye, TikTok. See
Well,
you later.
Lori, if you
Oh, I
need
look like
counseling,
shit.
call me.
Bye. What?
Counseling,
Say bye.
bro, right?
Jen, bye. Say bye, Jen. Jen, bye. Say bye.